Game 1, round 1. And we get Blackfall. I guess we'll keep this. The self-activator is nice because at 5 we can then play this and not have to worry about execute. So Blackfall was somebody who played very, very heavily the game in like August, September, I think a good chunk of October, like in the early stages of the game. Very well known for playing Control Mage, so that is in fact what I expect this to be. He is in fact Control Mage. We actually might...
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
Might try baiting some stuff out here. Actually, I think we might wait on the Ward Crafter to potentially reward our Conjurer after we pop it next turn. Alright. So we did draw Merrick. That's a pretty big deal for us. There's no point in not doing this. We don't have, I mean, unless we Earthbone Spinner that or something, we don't really have many ways to just deal with that. I guess we have Belligerent Giant at 7, but having neither of those cards in hand means it's kind of outside our wheelhouse there. At least trading in means in a pinch we can double Firebolt. Alright, Crushing Blow and Heartbeat. So we're still a turn away from our Merrick play. So I think that we do that, and we Raiding Party again. Raiding Party just means that even if he does have removal for this, now we can still do a full charging
Shed some light on the problem.
Merrick turn next turn. Biggest problem is that once we Merrick, he's gonna be at Dawn's Wrath potential. This looks like his old list too, which I find rather interesting. Just straight up standard Control Mage.
By Stendar's wrath, we are ready for battle.
Alright. I've seen worse Merrick rolls. Oh, you gotta love those first reading prophecies, right? Into 2 prophecies off the first rune. Yeah, he still runs Healing Potion too, wow. Yeah. Legit looks just like his old list. There's the Dawn's Wrath. Not unexpected at this point.
Let's heat things up. Let's heat things up.
Alright, I guess we'll do that so that we can maybe make some trades over there. Until we draw Atromancers, he has a strong advantage at this point because he has the Dawn's Wrath in hand.
Let's dance.
Nice try. Care
Yeah.
to go again? Your destruction is at hand. Your destruction is at hand.
Alright, we found a giant. There's an Atromancer. Ice Storm would be really nice right now. Alright, so he's got 3, 6, 9, 12. 14. He's used no bolts. So he theoretically could have lethal in hand, as sad as that is. I think we still have to H-Rancer though, because then if he has an Ice Storm, we at least make him use it.
I'll kill you where you stand. I'll kill you where you stand.
Oh my god, another prophecy. Interesting that he put it in hand.
Elements, I summon thee.
Time to fight. I have all three.
Wonder if that means it is
Attack.
a healing potion. Oh my gosh, so many prophecies. If I remember right, his list wasn't even that heavy on him. We're just, I think, getting unlucky. It's got Harpies, Fate Weavers, Healing Potions, Javelins, and Lightning Bolts. Really curious about what he put in his hand.
Gotcha.
Well, if he's
Gotcha.
trading, I don't think he's going to Ice Storm here. I think he's just trying to lower his chances so that one of these could hopefully take this out. Makes me lean toward what he put in hand being a healing potion, as opposed to a javelin or a bolt, or else this is an obvious javelin or bolt target. Shackling this kind of a big deal, just because that means that we are kind of out of striking distance next turn. Oh, there's the healing potion.
May the ancestors bless us.
Ugh, what a rip. Well, that was fortuitous of us.
Elements, I summon thee.
She's got 11 on board. You can pull trades off on our open Flame Atronox, but he worked so hard to get rid of these, I don't think he's got the spot removal.
Remember this day.
He's used one Dawn's Wrath, so unless he runs two, we should be safe from that. That's a legitimate issue. I mean, we do have Belligerent Giant, but then you can just replay it. But we would at least get the 5 damage in. Earthbone, however, still lets us get 5 damage in. And play other things. We're at a spot where we realistically need to do damage to him twice, so I think Earthbone is probably the play.
Will not suffer your presence.
So I think want a Wordcrafter, because then if he plays another creature with guard or something, Belligerent Giant is our bounce. The problem is that if I Wordcrafter this, yeah, he's got to spend 2 resources to kill it, but then he can trade once an Ice Storm, assuming he's got the Ice Storm, which really hoses us. Whereas if I Ice Storm, or I ward something over here, he has to use like something from hand plus Ice Storm,
Careful there.
which I think is probably more important. Because we just need to do 2 damage. So I think we're going to do that. Might have to do more than 2. I believe he runs Pillaging Tribunes, and we know he's obviously running Healing Potions, though he's already used 2 of them. But gaining life is also an issue here. What we really, I was gonna say, what we really want is a Manticora and him to not have a healing potion. Or also him to not have the firebolt. Ugh, okay.
Careful there, friend.
Alright, we might be in a world of pain now. We might be in a world of pain. Firebolt. I was almost gonna do that too, right? Like I'm... And ring into... Oh no, he's got the harpy.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
That means you can trade into that next turn. Unless we... What? Shackle. What's he got over there? 11, 15. Shackle bounce. Again, I'm really worried about his reach. Because we do know he runs Crushing Blow at this point, right? And we've seen only one Crushing Blow and no Lightning Bolts. So that's a bit of a problem. And Firebolt, son of a... Dude, I cannot get 2 damage in to save my ass. And I think we're gonna lose as a result. He's gonna have 12, 16, 18, plus a Crushing Bolt. I say Crushing Bolt because it doesn't really matter if it's Crushing Blow or Lightning Bolt at that point, we just lose. We've used 2 of our own Harpies in terms of prophecies. Might have actually been a mistake to have not bolted him in the face, because then we lose the chance to bolt him for the win here. Hopefully that stopped it. But yeah, we might have actually hosed ourselves by not bolting him in the face last turn, with him coming in for the Alpha Strike. Oh, alright, that's a frustrating loss. It's a frustrating loss, but it is my own. Because I need now 13. I have Atromancer plus Sentinel, potentially. So as long as he doesn't get a prophecy to kill the Atromancer. He's used 2 Javelins, but again, still no Lightning Bolts, so... This is our only hope. But this is not grayed out, which means I don't think we're hitting a prophecy.
Be on your guard.
Alright. Whew. That was closer than I would like. Definitely a play mistake not bolting him the turn sooner. But we will go to game 2. Alright. Game 2, round 1. I expected him to just come back with Control Mage, and he did. That's not the best opener, but we can work with it. Alright, so this is going to be a real test for us. Largely because he runs healing potions. So he's going to have a lot of removal, which is normally not an issue because we have so much charge. And we know he's not running support removal, so we should be safe in that regard. But
they make it too easy.
The healing potions might be just enough to throw us off our game plan. It's oftentimes pretty hard to push through that. That's gonna hit.
Let's do
Oh my god, it whiffed. That never happens. I mean, he's just gonna trade next turn, but at least we get some damage out of it. Whether or not we find our Jarl will be a big deal, I think, in this game as well. Because we're going to run out of gas at some point, no questions asked.
I have
Let's dance.
Elusive memer, huh? So we could Gatekeeper to protect that, or we could try to develop Bannerman, allowing us to saturate like that next turn. That's actually a tough call. Or we could just Cliff Racer trade. It's actually probably our best bet. He does have Ice Storm available, which is a little bit of a concern because it wipes out both. But this sets us up for the most potential damage next turn. Wow, he whiffed twice with that? Unheard of.
by the 8th they will meet their makers.
Unheard of.
Close ranks, let nothing through. Follow.
Alright. So unlike last game, he is not punching us in the face with a million prophecies. I say as he gets a prophecy. Alright, whiff. Whiff. Thank you. Feels kind of early to do it, but
Time to fight.
pressure is pressure.
Time to fight. Talos.
Alright, I would fully expect an Ice Storm this turn if he has it. He still went off of Dawn's Wrath. He can trade out on the entire left side, so maybe he doesn't Ice Storm, but wow, we got him to use a Javelin
Destruction is at hand.
on a Firebrand. That's kind of a win for us. Alright, so this swings for 4-6 out of hand. Let's use one Javelin. No lightning bolts. Alright, I think we're going to
Follow me, men.
go with the Bannerman. This is just going to get eaten, but right now we're, yeah, short of lethal from hand. Ideally what we really need is another buff of some kind so that we could hopefully just dodge that rune outright. Cliff Racer goes a long way here. Could have got him to 2. But we don't really have prophecies. Like, the only thing that does damage off the top is Sharpshooter Scouts. So, unless he cracked 2 runes and we hit both of them, there's not a lot we can do there. Alright, he's saturated, so I think we're good with the meme tar here. Alright.
It has been an engaging hunt.
There we go.